Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time zone you are in. This is Truthful Transformative Tarot, and I am CCG, and I'm here to do a 2025 reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius, how are you? I hope all is well with you today. I am here to see what is going to be going on for you for 2025. What can you look out for? What do you need to know moving into this new year? And I'm super excited. This is a new year. This is a new channel. So if you guys can show me some love, that would be wonderful. I look forward to building a new family here on Truthful Transformative Tarot. And I'm super excited to see what is going to be in store for all the signs for this year. What's going on for Sagittarius, please, for 2025? This is your 2025 reading for Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius 2025? Sagittarius, show me messages of clarity and truth here. Show me what's going on for Sagittarius for 2025. What's going on, please? What's going on? What's going on for Sagittarius this year? What do they need to know? What do they need to look out for? What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored here? What's going on for the sign of Sagittarius here? Okay. Wow. We have the devil here, okay? Earth sign. Could have earth in your chart here. And it says, face your fears, don't be afraid, and don't let the devil win. Temptation, addiction, materialism, and bondage here. There could be some temptations going on. There can be something here that wants to be, that you're trying to let go of here, that's been very hard and are difficult to let go of. We also have the 5 of Cups, and it says it's loss, grief, disappointment, and regret. Okay, so there could be something that happened, a situation here, or there can be something that has been built up for a very long time that you or someone close to you have been going through here. Okay, could be about an addiction here, could be about something here dealing with loss and grief and regret. I don't know. There's a lot of different categories that this can fall under, but the devil usually represents, I don't want to say it represents like bad things in our lives. It represents things that we ourselves need to work on, okay? You can be a foodie. You can be addicted to food. You can be addicted to drugs, alcoholism. You can be a workaholic, addicted to work, neglecting your family, not having time for them because you're working all the time. Whatever it is here, the devil energy allows us to recognize that and gives an opportunity for change here. There is an opportunity to change something in 2025 here, to let go of something here, to do something different, okay? Yeah. It says, what temptations are holding you back from achieving your goals here? Okay. And then we have grief, loss, disappointment, grief, the 5 of Cups. It says, don't regret the past. Look around. New opportunities are all around you. Is it time to let go of the past and move forward? Could be holding on to the past here. I think this message is very, very clear. There's something involving your past that you need to let go of. Something or someone that you have been holding on to, a situation, an addiction, a relationship, loss of career loss or something that could have happened that affected your career here, okay? And it's time to let go of this, Sagittarius, so that you can move forward here, all right, with this energy here. Yeah, the devil, the 5 of Cups here. We've got earth, we've got water on the board here, okay? Could have earth and water in your chart. Could be dealing with the earth or water sign here. But yeah, this is very, very interesting here. It's a pretty self-explanatory message here. It's a pretty clear message. What else for Sagittarius here? What else for Sagittarius? One more card, please. One more card, please. What else here? Okay. Yeah, death. Okay, and death could be a physical death. If you did lose someone here recently, my condolences about that. But death is also, death equals transformation, okay? Death is about transformation. It is about rebirth. It is about taking something and transforming it and making it better, okay? New opportunities, new beginnings here. Evolution here is what I'm hearing. So this is a period, a year for a shift, okay? For some of you, we got double water here as well. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or could have strong Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in your chart somewhere else. For some of you, you have been down a rabbit hole for quite a while. It's time to come up out of that rabbit hole, okay? I'm hearing and I'm seeing clubbing, partying, drugs, alcohol, toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, a cycle, okay? A repeating cycle, going around in a circle. That is what I am seeing. And for some of you, you have been down in this rabbit hole for quite some time, okay? 15 years, 5 years, 13 years. It's been a very long time. Okay, it's been a very long time here with this devil energy. We have the number 15, 5, and 13 here. Could be significant numbers to you, but that is what I'm seeing. That is what I'm hearing here for Sagittarius. It's time to come out of that rabbit hole. It's time to move forward. It's time to let go of these things and of these grievances and to get better and to get help and to become the best version of ourselves. No, it is not easy. Especially if it is a addiction such as drugs or alcohol or something very strong, very heavy, okay? But you can do it if you want to do it. You have the desire to do it. Today is the day. Right now, it's time. It's time, Sagittarius. It's time to come out of this energy, and I am talking to a very small group of you, but for everybody else, if it's not drugs or alcohol, it is something else. Like I said, you can be a workaholic. You can work so much that you're not home. You're missing your kids' recitals. You're missing valuable time, birthdays and holidays and such because you're working, because you're on call. That is an addiction as well, okay? Missing out time with your family, missing out on your family's lives and your kids' lives because you're putting your career first. Something along the lines of that here, okay? That there is a shift and there is a change that needs to happen this year, 2025, and you are being called to do it. You're being asked to do it, okay? To let go here, to let go, to break those bondages. Don't let the devil win, okay? To break those bondages here, whatever it is that you are bonded to right now, you're being called to break it, okay? Wow, that is heavy energy. I feel it, okay? And then we have death here, and this card says, remember, there is always a new beginning after the end, okay? The light at the end of the tunnel here. There is a new beginning here. What endings are necessary for new beginnings? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Endings, transformation, change, and rebirth, okay? Boom, it says it right there. What endings are necessary for new beginnings? There is a transformational period that you are being called into at this time. The time to let go of whatever this past devil energy is that you have been attached to for so long. You need to let it go. You are being called to let it go, okay? To move on so that you can have a new beginning moving into the new year, okay? Wow. I mean, it doesn't get more explanatory than that. The messages are very, very clear here, Sagittarius. There is no confusion needed. There is no confusion here. There is no confusion here. The devil, the 5 of Cups, and death, okay? Coming out of something that we've been stuck in, a cycle, a situation, an addiction for a very long time, Okay, yes, we've lost people along the way, and yes, there have been grievances, and there will be grievances, because this loss can also represent a spiritual loss, or it can represent one part of yourself dying off, something that you identified with or that you identified to for a very long time, and now that side of yourself has to go away. It has to die off, and a new version of you will be created. Okay, it's death and rebirth. It's death and rebirth here that is required in order to move forward here. Okay, then we have death. Yes, so that is what this loss means as well. Okay, it's you're the loss. Okay, it's losing one side of yourself and being reborn again. Okay, that part of yourself that's been holding yourself back, that part of yourself that's been stuck in the cycle, that part of yourself that's been stuck in the addiction, that has fallen down the rabbit hole, whatever it is, there is opportunity here for death and for rebirth. And that is what this Five of Cups is saying as well. Okay, and then obviously death. So yes, that is what is required. There is work to be done. And if you do not do the work, you will continue to be stuck in the rabbit hole. You will continue to suffer. You will continue to take these losses, and you will not be able to have a new path here. If you do not do the work, if you do not make some changes now, starting now, Sagittarius, right now. This is your life that you're playing with. How much longer must you continue to suffer? How much longer must your soul, must your spirit continue to suffer? It is your choice. It is your decision. If you wanted changes, you will make those changes. You will do something about it. It is not easy. I know that this is not going to be easy for you, whatever this is. But it is what is required for you to be healthy, and for you to start again, and for you to continue on. Otherwise, for some of you, especially if you're dealing with some type of addictions or addictive situations, otherwise, for some of you, death might not be too far around the corner. You could have had several deaths, several situations where you could have potentially died. Okay, you could have been in the hospital multiple times. You could have been on death could have been at your door. You could have been sick for a long time. You could have, the last time was really bad. Well, the next time you might not wake up from it. Okay, you could have overdosed, you could have had a stroke, you could have, whatever the situation, you could just be putting yourself in dangerous situations. You can be addicted to partying, you can be addicted to social media, you can be addicted to a lifestyle. Okay, you can be addicted to something that's actually dangerous. So whatever it is, if you do not stop, if you do not change, if you do not transform, this could be the end. The next time could be your last time, okay? So, I know that sounds mean. I know that sounds cruel. I know that sounds harsh, but real Taurus is real life, and this is somebody's life here. I'm looking at it. I see it, okay? That next hit could be your last hit. That next drink could be your last drink. That next work trip could be your last work trip, okay? That next sex partner, you're so addicted to sex, that next sex partner could be the one to give you a disease that you cannot come back from. Whatever this addiction is, there is a change here that is needed. This is serious now, serious stuff here. And if you do not do something, if you do not make these changes, it could be the end. It could be the end of you. You might not have another chance. Your time could almost be up here. So we need to be very careful. We need to be very wise here. Okay? And we need to make some hard choices and decisions. And it's not going to be easy, because what you're dealing with, what you have been dealing with for a very, very long time, is not easy. Okay? You've lost people behind what you're dealing with. And it doesn't even have to be a physical loss. It could have just been that you got cut off, that people were like, no. Sagittarius has way too much going on. Sagittarius is addicted to whatever. Okay? Sagittarius likes to party too much. Sagittarius is not responsible. Vacation, some of you could be taking a vacation, and I'm hearing like a spiritual retreat or some type of vacation that is going to bring you healing here, okay? It's going to bring you clarity, truth, and healing. You'll be connected to the right people. For some of you, this is rehab, okay? But it's like a fancy rehab of some sort that will allow you, you know, to get away and to be spiritual, to cleanse your spirituality, to cleanse yourself here, to evolve yourself, to do the spiritual work that's needed here, okay? What else here? What else? Spy, okay? You could feel like somebody's watching you or spying on you. For some of you, there's a sense of paranoia here. There's paranoia built up about something or around something, which is why you could be taking a vacation. Some of you, it's because you're running away from something or someone that you think is always watching you, or you can't get away from this person, or you can't get away from this situation or from these people here. Somebody could have a gambling addiction and they could be trying to run away from somebody that they owe money to. That is for a very specific message for a very specific person, okay? But it says someone's got their eyes on you, okay? Somebody's got their eyes on you, watching you, doing research, following you on social media, stalking you, could be stalking you over social media here. But there is definitely somebody, like I said, very small message for some of you, is that somebody's got a gambling addiction and they are running from someone that they owe money to. Very dangerous stuff. Very, very dangerous stuff. Somebody could be after somebody as well. Like somebody is literally looking for someone that moving. Okay, some of you could be moving, changing your address here. It says moving in with your partner. Some of you could be in a new relationship, or you could have just moved in with somebody, or some of you could be moving away from somebody, or you could just be moving in general while you try to deal with this stuff here, okay, while you try to take care of this situation. Wow. Let's pull, let's pull a self-healing card here for Sagittarius. Okay, self-healing. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what advice is for you as you go through the process of healing, as you start the process of change here. Spiritual healing, spiritual change is what is needed here. And it's not, I repeat, it is not going to be easy. This is probably going to be the hardest thing that you've ever done, okay? This is going to be the hardest thing for some of you that you've ever done, coming out of this situation, coming down out of that rabbit hole for a lot of you. Read, okay, reading, clearing your mind, reading, getting information from books here. It says the more you read, the more you'll learn. Somebody really loves to read here, or really... maybe that's something that you did as a child and you want to get back to it, or it could be something that you've recently started doing again. But somebody really does love to read here. Books, they find books fascinating. They kind of get lost in this fantasy world of reading, this world of books here, okay? And then somebody uses it as a tool to learn as well. All right, so that's great. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius here? Something flipped over, I think. Yeah, kindness. Okay, it says be guided by your heart, let go of logic and rationality. Okay, kindness here, being kind, being a pillar to the community, giving to others, giving rather than receiving here is what's needed at this time. A time to give back, or a time to go back to a place where you felt that kind of warm, loving energy. Could be a grandmother or neighbor, somebody that is nurturing energy here that you're being called to connect to or to connect with. Or there could be a very kind person that is trying to connect with you at this time, or that you will be connecting with here soon. All right, one more card for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Self-exploration here. Yeah, self-exploration. And it says, peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find out the truth. Somebody is wearing a mask here, has been for a very long time. Like I said, hiding behind addictions, hiding behind an image of that somebody else wants them to be, okay? Lost in the sauce, if you will. Somebody's lost in the sauce here. Somebody's lost in the sauce of a world that they have created for themselves that is now destroying them. Okay, because this world, it's not a good world. Whatever this world is that you've created for yourself or that you've been sucked into for a very long time, it's not a good world, okay? And I mean, I'm seeing all kind of stuff here. I'm seeing gambling addictions, running from people, getting hit with bats, getting beat up, owing people money. I'm seeing alcoholism, drug addictions, sex addictions, partying, workaholics, working, somebody's having an affair with somebody at work. I mean, this is all kinds of stuff here that I'm seeing that needs to be worked on here, okay? Shadow work. Yeah, some shadow work needs to be done here, okay? And it says, uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. Somebody could be into porn as well. And when I say porn, I'm not talking about like an addict. Yeah, you could be an addict, but somebody is actually making videos and posting them online. And that's what you do. That's how you make your money. And so that has kind of sucked you into this fake sexual fantasy world that is not healthy for you at this time. Okay, so it's just, I mean, there's a lot of work here that needs to be done, Sagittarius. A lot of work. So much work that needs to be done here, but you have the power to do it, okay? You can get through this, and you can push through those barriers, and you can get out of that rabbit hole and have the life that you really, truly want and desire, because contrary to what the mask is that you're wearing and the fake persona that you're putting out there, and contrary to whatever the people in your group thinks about you and your clique and your entourage, this is not who you are, and this is not really what you want. You want to be a better person. You want to be somebody that you can be proud of and that your family can be proud of. You want to have a stable relationship. You want to be home for your kids and build those connections back with your family again. You don't want to be an addict anymore. You don't want to do drugs anymore. You don't want to drink anymore. And there's nothing wrong with drinking, but you're not doing it responsibly. Those of you that are, you don't want to be looking over your shoulder every time your phone rings. It's somebody that you owe money to. Every time somebody knocks on the door, you got to jump out the window and run because they're coming to beat you up with a baseball bat because you owe them money from gambling. You don't want to be that person anymore. So don't be that person anymore. You don't want to be around those people anymore. So don't be around those people anymore. You don't want to have sex with strangers anymore. So don't have sex with strangers anymore. You don't want to drink anymore. You don't want to do drugs anymore. Whatever it is, you do not really have the desire to do those things anymore. It's been far too long. It's been far too long that you have been down this rabbit hole. It's been far too long that these addictions have taken over your life and you have lost yourself. And now you have a new desire to let go of those things, leave it behind, and get back to who you truly are. That is your desire. I see it and I feel it. You just need some guidance and you just need some help to kind of work through, but you are on the right track. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's kind of what you're doing right now, is you're doing research and you're reading and you're investigating to find out what you can do and where you can go and how things can be better and how you can fix this. Okay, Sagittarius, this was a very, 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 very hard reading because there's a lot of heaviness here and there's a lot of just stuff going on, but you can get through this. Only you have the power to push yourself in that direction. Only you, nobody else, only you. So keep your head up. You will be in my prayers, and we are going to work through this together. I'm interested to continue doing some readings to see how this situation is going to kind of pan out and how you'll end up, and hopefully you'll be able to get out of the rabbit hole and you'll be able to move past those things that are holding you back, whatever that addictions are, and keep it moving, okay, and become better and create new opportunities for yourself and be a healthy person again. Okay, Sagittarius, this was your 2025 reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, hit that like button down below. I am CCG. This is Truthful Transformative Tarot, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.